The legislature recently passed a police reform bill to increase accountability for policing. What are other areas in the criminal justice system that you see requiring reform and which you would prioritize?
Okay, so while I would say that we do need to look at it, there are several clear areas where we already know we need to be doing a lot of reform. Nonviolent offenders and how they're treated by our criminal justice system versus violent offenders. For example, on marijuana charges or other things, understanding the difference between someone who's committing a crime because they're a criminal and somebody who's committing a crime because they're having a mental health issue or an addiction issue. These are very simple ways we can make significant reforms. You know, training police so we don't have issues with racial profiling would be a pretty big deal. I think that'd be really important. Another area is understanding how we treat orphans and wards of the state and protecting our children better than we do right now. I'm offering a bill to absolutely redo the ombudsman when it comes to how we approach orphan children and children that are wards of the state, because right now there isn't enough oversight for those folks. And the last thing I want to say, and I'm not, I mean, we've been pretty good natured, and I'm not trying to poke at Ben here, but making a comment like we make criminals out of people who aren't is a really nice soundbite, right? But when you talk about those 3,000 laws, right, we got to talk about examples of what they are. Now, I don't think that he's necessarily wrong. There could be things like that, right? But sound bites aren't how we change policy, right? We change policy because we dive into it and understand where are the laws deficient and where can we make changes and make it better. So I think it's really important to differentiate that. I've given you 3 examples of areas that I'd like to see reform. I think there's multitudes more, but in a minute, 30 seconds, I can only get so much in there. So thanks.